he saw a cross appear between the deer's antlers. Taking this as a sign from God, he put down his bow and arrow, spared the deer's life, and turned his own life to Christ. Well, Friday, February 24th, 2012, was another very good Friday. On that day, St. Hubert himself was spared, and just as the cross appeared between the deer's antlers, the love and support for St. Hubert rose up from deep within this community. And just as Christ touched the heart of St. Hubert, I believe he changed the minds and hearts of those who called for the closing of our school. We are here tonight to celebrate and give thanks. But first, we must acknowledge what brought us here to this point. January 6th was one of the most difficult days of our lives. We were overwhelmed with sadness and disbelief when the closing of St. Hubert was announced. It was truly a devastating day. But what happened over the next 49 days was nothing short of miraculous. A sleeping giant awoke, and the alumnae, the friends, the community leaders, the neighbors, the local business owners, the parents, the students, the teachers. Over 20 fundraisers were held. Hundreds of donations came in every day. Thousands of sweatshirts were sold. Over $1 million was raised. This was never a dying school. It would be impossible to thank every single person by name, but the efforts must not go unnoticed. And so we say thank you to those who helped us build a website in 12 hours, those who managed our public relations efforts, who updated Facebook minute by minute, who made daily bank deposits, who entered data, who counted money, who ran events, who held coin drops, who risked hypothermia in a dunk tank in 32 degree weather. Who wrote letters. We thank the local business owners, our elected officials, and our community leaders who recognize that St. Hubert was so much more than just a school. It is vital for economic and community development. It is an anchor in this community. It is a landmark and a treasure that must be protected and preserved. And we say thank you. Some incredibly generous individuals and families, many who worth fighting for. Change in your homes, in your neighborhoods, in your city. And know that you will always be remembered here as the group of students who helped to save their school. You are all heroes. There's a famous quote from John F. Kennedy, actually taken from the Gospel of Luke. And it reads, "To whom much is given, much is required." Today cannot simply be a day of thanks. It must continue to be a call to action. We must never forget the devastation of January 6th. The tears,